Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be an interesting matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Los Angeles Rams. I'll see you again with scores and updates at halftime. But for now, it's my distinct pleasure to hand things over to our broadcast team. It's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Gentlemen.
On a pretty gray and hazy day here in Southern California, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Los Angeles. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with the Indianapolis Colts. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And as we look at this matchup, every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Rembrandt, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you? Yeah. Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
Greg Zuerlein, the Rams kicker, approaches, kicks it off, and here we go from Los Angeles. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a product of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett. His first carry. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. And we look now at the offense for Indianapolis.
Brian Kelly's a great example of how valuable the centers have become in the NFL. A former first-round pick, he was plugged in immediately to be a starter to handle big nose tackles as well as blitzing linebackers, and also able to move and get out into the run game and get to the second and third level and deliver blocks.
From the 29, Brissett throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The defense here for the Rams.
And defensive tackle Aaron Donald, when you evaluate him, you're looking for flaws. You can't find any. This guy has the ability to single-handedly take over a game. Wrecks it inside, outside. You can't run it against him. And good luck trying to throw it downfield when he's in the face of the quarterback.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. First down throw for Brissett. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Into the air once more, it's Brissett, and his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess, and that'll bring up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Again, it's Brissett. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Clay Matthews adding another sack to his impressive NFL resume. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot, that they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for third down. From the gun, here's Brissett. And the throw there going to be incomplete. That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the three.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
To punt on fourth down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. JoJo Natson back deep for the Rams. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline.
We got this.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
While in college, quarterback teams that improved their win total from 1 his freshman year to 5 his sophomore year to 8 his junior year. Love that type of improvement. Love that type of diligence.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10, Gurley. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. And give the tackle to Anthony Walker. The headshots here are the offensive unit. And what about Brandon Cooks?
If he's not a 1,000-yard receiver every year he's healthy in the league, I'll be surprised. Came out of college wanting to be a pro, studied all the best receivers in the NFL before he even got to the league.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Often we hear the phrase flying to the football. Well, he's a strong safety that does it with the best of them.
Yeah, we don't talk about his speed very often, do we? When we talk about a strong safety, we're thinking more of the thump that he brings, not the agility and ability to run a play down. How about him getting to the outer third of the field and knocking that one over?
180. 65. 65. Check.
Throwing on third. Goff. Going up top for Kupp. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
Now that's a great opening series defensively. You force what should be a 3-and-out on your opening possession.
And great coverage there on 3rd down to force the incompletion to set up 4th. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hekker to punt it away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Brissett toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Jack Doyle that time. 3rd down here. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. the gun, Brissett. And he's got his man, Hilton. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
First down, Indianapolis.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Check.
On first down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. Oh, some strong running. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had 3 tight ends in on that set.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the football, it's 10 fistfights along the line of scrimmage, right? You've got to win your share. These 3 tight ends, they almost always win their fistfights.
So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10 at the 47. Brissett sets to throw it. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be second and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the Rams' 46-yard line.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this second and 9. Here's Brissett. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough third and 9.
Watch the screen.
Brissett. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 17-yard line. Brissett now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. To throw is Brissett. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. They'll throw again. Brissett. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Now Brissett. He's got it to Hilton. And he lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. He'll return it from the 6.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
A loss of 2 there, second down. He stayed afloat for a second there after the first wave of contact, but that was going nowhere.
Yeah, what did he tell us in pregame? I just don't want to get my feet stopped initially when I'm trying to make a run. That's exactly what happened there. Unfortunately, as you noted, got away a little bit from the first one, but the wave swarmed him under.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
On second down, here's a run with Mack. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. Defensively, they were in the 3-4, and that O-line just dominated the D-line there.
Let's go with a verbal telestrator here, because that D-line has a nose over the center, and it has the 2 defensive ends over the offensive tackles. That means the guards don't have anyone over the top of them. That creates a natural bubble inside where they sprint upfield, take on the inside linebackers, and if the back hits it fast enough, there should be space to run.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing, Brissett. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Kill. Turn up. Kill.
They'll get 5 on the dump off there, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Brissett now. And that will be incomplete. There's no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you get your best people in the area to try and take that away.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. We often give credit to the O-line. Their 2 tight end formation, those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Gurley again here on first down. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
180! You ain't got nothing! Alert flat!
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. The former Charger All-Pro Eric Weddle on the stop.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 3-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Here we go, D. All day, defense.
Now a carry from Mack. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Something looked weird there up front. The offensive lineman, it's like they weren't on the same page.
Yeah, every play design has a huge element of trust that everyone's going to do their job. But if one person doesn't and you have a breakdown, everything goes to rubble.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Out of his end zone, Brissett. Complete to Hilton. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis.
So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. To throw, Brissett. To the right side to Eric Ebron. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Hines. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 3. And the Colts first down.
Set, ready. Pittsburgh. Here we go, G. Get off the field.
On play action, Brissett. He's going to go deep for Funchess. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A huge play that time for the Colts. 48 yards.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Brissett. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. On the bootleg, it's Brissett. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. He's at the 50. Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Colts 36-yard line.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight right, tight right.
Now it's Goff off the bootleg. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Credit that sack to Jabal Sheard.
Tackled back at the 41-yard
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. That'll be caught by Cup. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Brings up 3rd down.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun, here's Goff. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
You got it! You got it! You got it!
It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, here comes Greg Zuerlein to try and get 3 for the Rams. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And Zuerlein's kick is good. And they will jump out in front here with a very unusual scoreline of 3-2. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. After the made field goal, Zuerlein back out there now to send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Yeah, difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go! Here we go! 54! Silver!
From the 25 on 2nd down, Brissett hits his target, the tight end Mo Alley Cox. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This time it's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And the catch made by Hilton. And he's got the 1st down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Funches has it complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts 1st down.
And the Colts 1st down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. He can't get him down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Man left.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Brissett over the middle here. It's Hilton. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 15-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Colts.
Brissett going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Brissett sets to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You've got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. A throw out wide caught by Pascal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. From 13 yards out. And the Colts are going to jump back in front.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well, they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. And this is good, and it makes it a 9-3 ball game.
Makes the score Colts 9.
So that drive goes 8 plays. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Gurley. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
20. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Motion, 89, watch 89.
3rd and 2, Goff. This is caught, it's Cooks. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 44-yard line. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. On 2nd down now, it's Brown. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Goff. He gets it to Cooks. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. It's more coming. It's more coming.
Now Greg Zuerlein. We all remember the 57-yarder that sent the Rams to the Super Bowl. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the 2nd quarter. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll run it, it's Mack. And an alley to run. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis, and also move the sticks. The running game fully in sync, 1-11 on that play.
And sometimes it comes from the offensive coordinator, understanding what he thinks the defense is going to do and dialing up the perfect play. Sometimes the quarterback, though, can look at the defense, realize he needs to change it to a run, and that gets it done in a big way as well.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. This is Hines, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Haven't met a defensive coordinator yet that doesn't say, I just want my guys to play fast. How about that one there? He almost ended up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off and knocking it free.
That's what I was going to say. You blinked. You missed that one. On second down, it's Mack. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The Colts on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Brissett. And he gets it to Funchess, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 13-yard line. They'll run on first down. Mack. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Brissett. He's got it to Hilton. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. One receiver left is Hilton. The Colts on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. Here it's 3rd and 2. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. You can count his carries on one finger. They've only given him the rock one time, Charles. What gives?
So we can't draw any conclusions just yet. He has to touch the ball multiple times in order to get into a rhythm and have a chance to have success. You know who else gets into a rhythm? The offensive line. They feel better about what they're doing when they know they've had multiple opportunities to get it done.
Yeah, well, the conclusion we can draw so far, they're losing here in the second quarter. Let's see if they change tunes.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. A shotgun snap for Goff. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Robert Woods. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
We go tonight. 180. Watch tight. Tight ends right. Watch tight.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be 4th down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Marlon Mack now heading back out there. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
Come to my work. Hey, watch this, watch this.
To throw, Brissett. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Brissett. It's caught by Funchess. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Brissett now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Brissett, complete to Hilton. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Brissett again. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 39. Brissett going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. He'll check this down to Hines. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
They don't want keep playing all day. Let's get it.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This one from 48 yards away. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the lead stretches to 9. It's now 12-3. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Okay, right, Brandon. Thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to this slimmed-down version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This game's had a little bit of everything thus far, and certainly plenty to look forward to, as the teams are right back out there for the second half. So we'll get right back out there as well, as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Tackle made by Grover Stewart. Run plays like that, those Big D tackles love them. That's when they eat.
Especially when they're the defensive tackles that we're watching right now that dictate things on the line of scrimmage. They can't move them the way that they want to. They're just standing up, whipping the offensive linemen and making plays.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Goff now looks to throw. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. The screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Here's Johnny Hacker now. He's been terrific so far. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. We focus our attention now on T.Y. Hilton as he gets ready to head back onto the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually
he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Brissett. And his throw is incomplete.
Intended for Eric Ebron. Incomplete. He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Play action now. Brissett. Rolling to his right. He'll try and run it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Throw complete there. Rodgers. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This from 54 yards away. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
1st down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
180! Championship, baby!
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
The ball carrier. The tackle made by Bobby Okereke. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
20!
Get that quarterback, D-line! Get that quarterback, D-line!
On 2nd down and 4, Goff. And that's complete to Cooks. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 20-yard line. Took till the 2nd half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Here's Goff. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Brissett sets to throw it. Funches has it complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Now Brissett. He gets it to Brown, complete. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Colts first down.
Brissett now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Toss play. It's Mack. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down. Successful toss play to the right there. It's interesting. Teams seem to run the toss a lot more to the right than to the left.
It's usually a little more natural. Right-handed quarterback, typically your power side running the ball is to the right side with your guard and your tackle. In college football, they used to call it student body right because you had everyone on that side, including a fullback leading. In the pros, they don't call it that, but it's still the same result.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now Mack. Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 48-yard line.
Ready? Right. Mike 54.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
On 2nd down now, it's Hines. And some nice running, going to get him down close to a 1st down at the Rams 39.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. On the bootleg, it's Brissett. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
Whenever you see a team deciding to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, as a defensive player, my mindset is we've got them now, and that's why they dialed up the blitz and got after them.
But occasionally, you want to pass it on 3rd and 1. I mean, not a lot for sure, but sometimes just to keep the defense guessing.
Oh, no doubt. You want to break tendencies as you go along with the game because you don't want them to just say, oh, 3rd and 1, we know exactly what they're going to do. But in this situation, as an offensive lineman, as a running back, I'd want to know why I didn't get the football.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
All right, partner, I wasn't good enough to get this done, but I played with plenty of guys who did. When they spotted wide receiver screen and they got to the football fast and blew the whole thing up, the same result as we just saw usually happened. No gain.
Throwing on second down. Goff, incomplete. Kenny Moore that time there on the coverage.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right, they have had no room to breathe. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. Goff now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Time! 180! So don't say nothing.
On 2nd and 12, Goff, and his throw's going to be incomplete. Kenny Moore that time there on the coverage.
When everything is in sync on defense, that means everyone's communicating really well, and sometimes it's nonverbal. They just know that when a receiver's in one spot, this person may have him, and he's in another spot, the next defender may have him. And they've squeezed the passing lanes down to where it's so difficult to find an open area to deliver the football. They've made it tough on him all game long.
Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 41-yard line.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. And Woods has it complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
You better be afraid of me. You better.
Goff throwing again. His throw incomplete. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. And it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again, Goff. That'll be caught by Kupp. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 26. Now Goff on 1st down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Darius Leonard, the linebacker, able to break that one up.
Sometimes it looks pretty simple, batting the ball away, but oftentimes there's some pretty good teaching and practice that goes into it. Being able to get to the receiver, not interfere, and get his hands through the football and knock it away.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Block 20. Here I come.
Throwing on 3rd. Gone. And that is incomplete.
It's now 4th down.
Now it's Zerline to try the Ram field goal. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. Zerline's kick is up and through, and that'll move them back within 6 now. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
After the made field goal, Zerline back out there now to send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Now Greg Zerline on for the extra point. And that one puts them on top here in the 3rd. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will be taken very short. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
And the Colts getting ready to go. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Watch tight end. Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
On the ground, it's Mack. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down. Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they'd love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front, that's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game and they know it helps their team.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Brissett. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Brissett. And that is incomplete here. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Brissett. And he's got his man, Hilton. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 43.
Has a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it was so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, then they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll run here with Mack. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Well, that's one where he's probably looking at his offensive line and saying, fellas, at least give me a second to catch it and move somewhere.
Yeah, sometimes you see guys get upset after those types of plays, but the best ones, they shrug off the mistakes of their offensive linemen and keep working with them. They want to see you have some toughness, take the hit, and come back stronger the next play.
They'll go again here with Mack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Partner, there's no doubt in my mind the defense has to be excited. They should be excited after what they've done recently here. But guess what? My old coaches always used to say, when you're having that kind of success, be careful. Play your keys, play your techniques. Watch out for something coming at you.
Good job defending the run. Probably going to have to defend the pass here. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. To throw is Brissett. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Los Angeles. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. Todd Gurley and the Rams offense set to take over. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on the other side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments. And you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half. It gets ugly in the second half. They've come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination.
19 yards there on the catch and run.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They've got to go thank the guys on D.
Strip the ball. Strip it.
On 1st and 10, Goff. He gets it to Cooks. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll try and chew some clock with Gurley. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
That's good. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
White 20. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Goff. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A gain there of 30 big ones. This is something that we know that they like to do, incorporating him out of the backfield into their passing attack.
And it's not just a check down option either. This is a full part of their offense, and they rely on the fact that they can get the ball in his hands.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Goff. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Just like that. Just like that.
Here's Goff. He gets it to Gurley, complete. It's a Rams 1st down on a pickup of 10.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
180. Check back 50. I'm scared. Hey, Mike's 50.
From the red zone now, Goff. This will be caught by Brown.
Offense.
So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a 1st down if not for that penalty moments ago.
After another really nice run, this is where a defense coordinator earns his money. His guys have been on the field a long time, so he's got to decide what he wants to do to try and slow them down. Is he going to substitute some players in, get some fresh guys, or is he just going to try to attack and try and find a way to take the ball away from them?
Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Zuerlein's kick is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. After the made field goal, Zuerlein back out there now to send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Brissett now. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Looking deep for Hilton. And that's caught inside the 35. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there for Indy. And even 50 yards. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Brissett. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Brissett sets to throw it. It's caught by Funchess. So they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. So 3rd down, and defensively, the Rams have added 2 extra DBs. Throwing, Brissett. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Aaron Donald able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And our attention shifts to Todd Gurley, responsible for well over 100 yards of total offense, but still hasn't found the end zone. You think that's in the back of his mind going into this drive?
It's always in the back of the mind of a player who's having that type of a day, because you want that gratification for your work, right? You want that stamp on top of everything. But bottom line for him, he's doing great work. Sometimes it just opens it up for other people to actually get into the end zone for him.
The runners, you know, would they rather have 60 yards, 3 touchdowns, or 150 no touchdowns?
I think more than likely 150 and no touchdowns, but all the runners that I know would say, I'll take 150 and 3 touchdowns. They're greedy that way.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
We got to step it up.
A shotgun snap for Gone. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
For that last run for a 1st down, it really should be the last straw for the defense. I don't care how many they've had in the box. They need to add more people.
Like 20. 50 to Mike. You can't rock me. You can't rock me.
They run. It's Gurley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Colts 42-yard line.
180. Stay with your man.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The 4-3 defense there did its job, funneled things right to the middle linebacker.
If they do a nice job of playing team defense, everyone takes care of their responsibilities. That allows that guy in the middle to do his job, which is search and destroy.
Now Gone. They got a man. It's Woods. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a Rams 1st down on a pickup of 10.
Like 20. I got you.
Now a 1st down throw. Gone. Over the middle. That's hauled in by Cup. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. the red zone now. They'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Brissett on first down. Ebron with it over the middle. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down. Well, he flew past 200, 300, 400 yards. Now he's over 450 yards passing on the day.
So what you're saying is oxygen for everyone catching the ball and trying to defend?
Yeah, especially those guys trying to defend right now.
No doubt. They've got to be a confused group because they haven't been able to defend him very well at all. And I think he just wants to keep firing. When you have that kind of a day, you're just locked in. Just keep calling those pass plays.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Brissett. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Brissett. Funches has it complete. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on for the 5th time here today. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd and 11 now. Goff. And his throw here's incomplete. Gerald Everett is tied in, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
On third down, they'll run it with Gurley. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Here's Johnny Hacker now, standing just outside his own goal line. Fielded at about the 28. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. So the Colts now down by 1. A minute 45 to play. A field goal would be a game winner as they come up on first down. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
They'll look to throw. And this will complete right side to Funchess. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Brissett. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Back to throw. And Pascal's got it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On first down, it's Mack. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. He's back to throw, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Clay Matthews in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, 1st down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on 2nd down.
Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Vinatieri now on to try the field goal for the Colts. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Adam Vinatieri, the oldest player in the NFL, on for the Colts field goal. And this one is right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And I don't know what more you can say about Adam Vinatieri in that career. Maybe the best to ever do this.
Let's be honest, does anything faze him? Snow, playoff games, Super Bowls. Just watching this made me nervous, but he never broke a sweat.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.